Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to follow if you watch on Twitch, and like this video over on YouTube because it boosts us up in the algorithm and it lets me know you like the content that you are seeing. You can also comment if you don't like it. Or you can comment and just tell me everything that you love about Final Fantasy XIV, because I read every comment and I do respond. So, just throwing it out there. Anyway, we're continuing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ. And when we last left off, we were taken prisoner in this old train station. And as I was running down these steps again earlier, I was like, wait, it's not this way, is it? No, it's this. What is this? It's just a thing. Anyway, I was reminded of Final Fantasy VII. I was like, this has got some 7 vibes in this here place. Oh no, where is it? I just ran out. Because I wanted to check the music. Is it over this way? What the heck? No, I think it's back this way. Anyway. Yeah, because it's got like, honestly, a more realistic vibe in the train subway. More modern, I guess I could say. Okay, let's just start over. We come in this way, right? Oh no, we didn't come from this way, but that was cool. I leveled up. No, I think it's on the other side. Because we come in from this way. I ran too far. It's right here. This is it. Yeah, this made me think of Final Fantasy VII. So, that's nice. But then I was thinking how Garlemald is just like so... Well, I guess because they don't use magic, they're not necessarily more advanced, but they're just more techie. So, it makes sense that they'd have a big subway station versus, I don't know, airships, I guess. I don't know. They have airships, but they're not looking like pirate ships. Hi, Sean. Yeah, so I don't know, it's just it's cool how every area we go into is just a little bit different. But yeah, so last time we got imprisoned and now these two are wearing collars, the poor babies. Yes, yeah, right? More magic, less technology. Or, yes. Hold on 1 second. That's true. Then it's just completely something else entirely. Alright, let's go and get into this. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars. Nor would I tell you if I did, and if you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So, do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Julius? Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. And above all else, don't you use magics of any sort. Yeah, no magics. Lay down, Bubba. He's digging his blankets. Yeah, it's always interesting to see how they make it work out. No magic around the muggles. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alfredo and Alizé will pay the price. Dude, how could I forget when you keep reminding me? You came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess about with it. There are others throughout the city, built by berrrlynns, for berrrlyns. Could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit, though that comes at the cost of its normal function. Oh, that makes sense why I couldn't use it. I guess I understand. It's you, berrrlynn. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers, you killed them. My comrades, my friends, swept them aside in their dozens, as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too, just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Oh dear. Tell me how you really feel. What? What is this sparkling box? The Magitech radio. This radio is the same model as the ones used at Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. Yeah, it's interesting that the song is keeping them from being tempered. That's, I don't know, that's a unique thing. Plot device. I know who you are, the so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I'll... Ugh. Damn, tore the sutures. Don't get so excited. Of all the times, the worst of the lot within striking distance, and I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the Iller bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Virgilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life, but we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell, and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you can call this a mercy. Mind intact, but body broken. A soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could, murderer. It's crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, I definitely see their perspective on this, which makes it crazy. 'Cause, like, dude, I kind of am a murderer, aren't I? I like how they're exploring different sides of this, like, hero title by going in these expansions. Like, you go and see different views. Like, there's times where you go and nobody even knows who you are, and then there's times you get recognized and everybody praises you and just expects things of you regardless of what you really want to do. And then now everybody thinks I'm a vicious murderer, and I mean, I'm all of these things, I guess. It's cool. So cold. This young soldier is on the verge of losing consciousness. Oh no. Do we have a blanket? Where's Alphino? Oh, this little baby is crying about their dad. That's so sad. Hi, Alphino. Did you learn anything of note? Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? I was thinking he's probably like bummed out because he can't use his magics to help them. Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Ah, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Oh yeah, and then this other, like, Garlemald is so, like... I forget the word. It's not totalitarian, is it? They're just, like, very militarian. Oh no, the word militant. They're very military people. I don't know the word, but you know what I mean. This as a society, they're kind of like Sparta, I guess. Not necessarily warriors, but they're all like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop because I'm not explaining anything. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Yes, exactly, Sean. Maybe Julius can persuade him, though we need to persuade Julius first. Well, seen enough. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work, and we've a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is the greater concern, though. We had some ceruleum set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted, for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better. If it's ceruleum you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. No. We will not accept your charity. You're a big dummy. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. One of your comrades mentioned something along those lines. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, I assume? We'll go with this one. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, who in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telephoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We'd identified the seat of the enemy's power, we realized. Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger on to the 10th. I can't with these Roman numerals. Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telephoroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word, and we will bring you ceruleum. To stare down. You know he's right. I will speak with Lord Quintus. So, did he agree to it? No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for ceruleum outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. He's like, I want you guys to be miserable. Why are you being so agreeable? Once we are outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. He wants an excuse to use the shocky collar. He wants to give him a good zapping. Oh, I talked to Alfie. Oops. Although this is hardly the solution we had in mind, it will have to suffice for the time being. Well, what do you say about this, Alice? Without our healing magics, there's little we can do for these people beyond offer words of encouragement. But this way, we'll be able to offer them tangible assistance. Yes. Yes, yes. No, not like eggplant. That guy. Not the eggplant. We will begin our search for ceruleum in Regio Urbanissima. Urbanissima? The first location is Forum Soleus, a park to the northwest of this station. You are to remain close at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me. Ugh. He keeps telling me these things as if it's like, I forgot that that's what he wants me to do. What is this? I don't know. It's for something else. Anyway, I just wanted to eat some chocolate to increase my everything. Experience. Get more experience. It does increase your everything. It's amazing. That's why you have to eat it after you get attacked by Dementors. It's packed with antioxidants and good feelings. This is really cool. Scary, like sad, but like very cool. Wow. I did not even look over this way before. How do I get to that ether current? Oh, I'm gonna go get it. Giving me the Last of Us vibes. Zombie apocalypse vibes. Yay. Oops. Alright, let's do our thing here. So this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. I mean, it's nice to have those, yes. This park was named after the founding father of the empire, the great Solus Galvus. Solus. Did we come to extract ceruleum from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already drained it dry. Same goes for the rest of the machina in the vicinity. But as our ceruleum has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. And while I don't expect to find anything here, I've decided to try one more time in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then with your permission, we will commence the search. Give me 1 second. Ah, this nose. I'm tired of it. Oh, wait, there's a monster over there. Huh. Oh, never mind, there's something here. What is this? Shop counter? Though rather small by Garlean standards, the structure is reminiscent of a merchant stall. Perhaps it was built for children to play as shopkeeper. There is nothing inside resembling Magitech or any other devices that would be fueled by ceruleum. Oh, a little pretend shop. That's so cute. And so sad. Several points of interest are marked on the map of Forum Solius. The pond, children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none would require the use of ceruleum. What's up here? Anything? Nope. Ah, more sparkles. War Machina wreckage. A cursory inspection of the wrecked Magitech armor confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained of ceruleum, as Julius said. Oh, there's the other one. The slide. Bye-bye, Eggplant Knight. The contraption is built in the style of an Imperial War Machina, armed with a battery of weapons and capable of transforming into different configurations. But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. What? Dang. Julius, there's nothing here. Oh, it's you. Any luck? Nope. There's no sign of any ceruleum. Huh. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. I couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Is something the matter? Yes, I mean, no, It's just, I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. Oh. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they just had to wade in and splash about. Would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. We'd be sopping wet when all was said and done. Every time. And every time when we'd get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch on death walking around like that. The pond was heated. With a cerulean-powered heater, by chance? I suppose it must have been. Come to think of it, I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath a hatch. But that was a long time ago, when the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brackish muck. We can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. With the machinery most likely broken, the amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I'd wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? Alize. I do like how brash Alize is, though. She just goes out and says things. The average guardian would jump out of their skin if they saw it, but the Ist has a few foreign signiferi and medici, so it doesn't scare me. Then I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now. Alphino, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of verfire should do the trick. Leave it to me. He loves finding wood. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Of course I am. That tank isn't going to fetch itself. It's nothing so involved as extracting unprocessed ceruleum from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. We're talking about a shallow pond in a park, and we have a way of warming ourselves up after. But that's insane. So, fancy a dip? A little friendly competition might make things interesting. The last thing we need is you catching a cold. Step aside while I drink the pond dry. That way we'll find it in no time. What? Slurp it up. Last one to find a ceruleum tank is a rotten egg. Though I dare say we'll both smell like rotten eggs when this is over. That was such a strong attempt to stop her. It's not that deep. Look. You delve into the murky water but come up empty-handed. To add injury to insult, the icy wind on your damp clothing chills you to the bone. Oh no. A debuff. Nothing but more debuff. Oh no. How many sacks of chilled to the bone can I get? Nothing. Oh no, I'm freezing. Beneath the water, your fingers catch on what you think might be a handle. Did we find it? Hark. Hooray! You open the hatch and retrieve a ceruleum tank. It's invisible. Oh. However, your grand discovery comes at great personal cost as you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and a rancid odor emanating from every elm of your body. Julius will doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose shut when you deliver to him your prize. Is that because we picked so many? A rancid odor. Well. Did you find anything? Ugh, I hope you did. There you go. That's it. And there's still some ceruleum left. Ah, the fire is still not ready. Hold on, I'll give Alphino a hand. Ah, a nice little fire. Call me an Uldan, because by fire I am reborn, and my clothes are mostly dry now too. I appreciate you recovering the ceruleum, but I wish you'd taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated, in Lord Quintus's eyes, you're still envoys deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased. Your concern is duly noted, but all's well that ends well. Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did, not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire awarded an estate. We lived well, better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family. Visiting friends and relatives, receiving that same welcome, knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt, and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings we climbed to the top of the tallest building we could to watch the sunrise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble, those friends dead, and those memories. But if I could reclaim even a fraction of what we once had. Soon our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. Oh. Well, are we? I guess we're all warm, but we probably still stink. Alright, now that you've recovered from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search just outside the park. This one's called No Good Deed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? Usually that's not a good phrase. What is this? Hand gear. Oh. Did it? Oh, it's probably because I don't have enough space in here. Of course I don't. There we go. Can't really see them very well. Alright, so, hold on. As you can see, this place is littered with the remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time, that time being now. Rather than piece them apart piece by piece, it would be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them. Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Before even bothering, though, you should check the machina's ceruleum gauge to see if there's any left. It should still provide an accurate reading even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. What? We gonna blow things up? Understood. Let's get to work. Yay, we get to blow things up. This unit's fuel tank is empty. Oh. Well, that's not good. The petroleum gauge on this unit appears to have been broken, giving you no way to determine how much fuel the tank may hold. Well, that's cruddy. What? Are there any more? Uh-huh. There is. This guy's gonna come attack me, isn't he? Don't attack me. I want a mission. Ugh, this is also broken, of course. We'll try it. Oh, you find it to be completely empty. Crap. What do these ones say? Appears to be broken. It says it's empty. Crud. Well, maybe this one will have stuff in it. Cross your fingers. You retrieve the War Machina's ceruleum tank to find it is still half full or half empty, depending on one's perspective. Either way, Julius will surely be pleased by your discovery. I hope so. Hey bud, look what I found. More explosives? Wait, is that what I think it is? You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time we headed back. Wait here while I go and see how Alizé and Elfino are faring. Okay. Now we wait.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
Huh?
Don't react.
That's right.
You'll only draw attention to yourself.
I forgot he was following. That's so funny.
After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance. We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside. When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place. Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything. The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise. This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development, and perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for. Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's still too early to get our hopes up. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them. With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
It's so funny. I forgot.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage. For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground. Brought back a king's ransom?
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Lord Quintus!
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
All these guys should be trying to grow beards like him. He's probably warm.
But, sir, what about the
Wait,
heaters
what?
for the camp?
He wants to make armor? What? I was too busy looking at his beard. That's crazy.
The time for action is upon us.
Oh, jeez.
My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
Dang.
The time for action. What did he mean by that?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question.
These poor people.
Will they ever escape this cold? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Eulus spoke?
Julius.
Finished your war, Council?
War Council. Oh, he's so sad.
Alphino and Alizé are to stay here as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil.
Oh.
Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
Great. This is just great.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Ah. Oh.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
Everything will be alright, have faith. Oh. Our little babies.
Get them out of here.
He doesn't want to hurt them. They might remind him of his younger siblings for all we know. Well, that stinks. That is a little sucky. Okay, Julius, because that's how you say your name, I guess. Alphino and Alize will be fine, provided they do not resist. You promise? You better keep them safe, sir. I have a very funny feeling. Hey, Tony! How are you? My day was good. And now we're dealing with this. They just took Allie and Alphino, of course. You will accompany me back to your camp, where I will meet with your leader and present Lord Quintus's demands. Before we depart, however, there is something I would ask of you. Assuming your contingent complies, the supplies they surrender will need to be transported here. That task falls to Legionnaires Marcellinus and Octavia, who will pilot Magitek armor to your headquarters. You are to inform them that we are leaving shortly. Tell them to ask the Yi for further details in those words. Once you've seen to that, meet me by the exit. The Yi? Well, we talked to them before. They both wanted to kill me. Or said that I was a horrible killer. Yuyan. Yeah. The Yi. Ask the Eel? Is it eel? Eel? I don't know. He said. Heh. Heh heh. Sigh. So, that's to be the way of it. After all this. How ironic that you should be the one to deliver the news. If those are my orders, then so be it, for the glory of Garlemald. Well, that's good. I understand the physical tired, but at least you're otherwise good. What do you want with me? Ask the eel. So Lord Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand, that he would recognize the savage as a ruthless, merciless creature, and to defeat him we too must be uncompromising. I am ready. In the name of Emperor Varus, for the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfill my duty. Everybody's speaking in code here. And I just want to do things to save my twinnies, so whatever. Let's go. Oops. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boop-boop-boop-boop. Julius. Have you done as instructed? The duties involve more than the transportation of supplies, don't they? What do you mean by ask the eel? Eel? I am not at liberty to divulge that. What I can say is this. You have no cause for concern if our demands are met. You and I are in this together now. Like it or not, we have to cooperate. There is one other matter, a place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. It's a short walk from here. Follow me. Is it your home? Do. Yeah, look at these little blobs. Huh? Where is he? Oh, this one. Okay. Do do do. Huh. Here we are. Julius lingers by the ruins, reluctant to leave and reluctant to stay, unable to move on. Wait here? Yeah, I guess so.
This is my home. Our home. At least it was until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside. But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to.
It's so sad.
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped.
Ugh, he just wasn't
I promised.
fast enough.
The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center, the blood of the fallen.
Huh.
Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald. But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us? I'm sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
That's sad. That's very sad. Kick.
It's no use.
That was a very hard kick.
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But she wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
Oh. She cold.
It's so cold.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
Poor little babies.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule. Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people. One race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams.
He's grown so much.
As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
Oh.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal.
Ugh.
These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
Arrow. You're right. He's talking like he's an old man. Howdy, by the way.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand. To refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
You've found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives. Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know.
Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet to see them grow and learn to express their feelings.
Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
That's it.
Thank you, Alize.
It's so sweet. Good sister. They're so cute. Oh. Oh. Well, hello. Yeah, but they were it.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alphino. Their collars were removed without complication as well.
They weren't expecting this.
They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Oh snap, here it is. Dang. Hi, Latios.
Ambush!
More are coming! Make ready!
Well, at least we've got Alfie and Allie.
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Oh, jeez.
Stop! Both of you!
I'll blow you around. You did! It's good to see you in here, Latios.
This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
Says the child.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th and 12th had ended in failure. Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies! Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
Oh snap.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Uh-oh.
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision.
Phew.
Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by. Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
What?
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Oh, snap.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
A little late. Wow. I was not expecting that. Wow. Yeah. Oh, if that caught me off guard. That's not something I would expect in this game. It's good though. I mean, it makes sense when you think about like how devoted these people are, especially him, to like his lord. And like that's the ultimate thing. Like when you've lost, like that's worse. That's you're essentially just dead. Well, yeah, once I saw the gun, I was like, no, they're not gonna do it. I thought maybe because they cut away that they would see him like he couldn't do it. But no, I was not expecting it to actually go all the way through. Whoa, that was crazy. That hit me hard. Whoa. This game just got real. Wow, okay. Much more has occurred since last we met. As for determining what comes next, we must speak with Lord Quintus. Well. Yeah, exactly, Arrowell. And he's just so, I don't know, I don't have the words. But yeah, their ideals are just the most important thing. And when you've lost, like, you can't achieve that. Like, I mean, you know, Varus is gone and stuff. It's like he really didn't have anything to live for in his mind, if you think of it from his perspective. But yeah, wow. That, I guess that sets the tone for how things are going to be from here on out. Yeah, like, you know, unwilling to change too. Like, he saw there's no other option, which is not true. But I feel like these people, that's all they've known, like, where they live. It's just kind of been drilled into them, that pride for their country. Crazy. So wild. Yeah, that hit me. So I think we're going to take our little breaky poo here, and then we will reconvene. Feel like it's a good time to take a little intermission. But we will be back in a few moments. So, go fill your drinks, go get your snacks, and we shall return shortly. Okay, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Man. Crazy. I didn't even really like the guy that much, but holy moly. Wild. It's just so unexpected. That's crazy. Hi, Sean. Hi, Yaramel. Thank you. Alright, so let's continue. I am ready. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me, put the game music back on. Wow. So much happened in a span of, like, 10 minutes. It was craziness. Strange bedfellows. Interesting. I wish I had the doggy cam. I want to get the doggy cam. So there would be moments like this where I could just switch it to them, but Baxter digs and digs, but I don't know, he's not very good at it. Hold on, I'm gonna help him out. I think he's trying to... Maybe he's got it? Nope. Baxter, lay down. Okay, good boy. He finally figured it. It was dug enough. It's like he's not doing anything. Bo will dig and like get blankets and make them into a nest. Like it's almost like a perfect nest shape, and then he'll flop into them. And Baxter, he just digs the same spot thinking it's gonna, I don't know, make a difference. I guess to him it makes a difference though, so he's happy with it, I guess. I don't know. That's true, Sean. This is kind of how it went. Like, this game has gradually gotten a lot darker. But it was very gradual. It was like you had to get through, you know. Like, A Realm Reborn is like almost classic fantasy. And then it just slowly started to go darker from there. Like, there was still dark elements to ARR, but it was like definitely not where we're at now. So it's cool though. It's great. It's great to see the evolution of the story and how it grows and becomes like more like the characters feel more real, you know, even in a crazy fantasy setting. It's cool. They do love to dig. I've never had dogs that dug as much as these two do, which is kind of funny. Yeah, some of my other dogs, I don't recall them digging quite as much as these guys do. They don't dig in the yard or anything, you know, but they dig their blankets. They have to fluff their blankets and their beds up, so. Bobo, lay down. Okay, I think we're ready. Before we proceed, tell me what you know of the First Legion and the disposition of their forces. They were preparing for war while the refugees in their care were left to go hungry? A reckless, short-sighted plan that risks the welfare of the people they are sworn to protect. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we were to arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only incite panic, but perhaps they can be persuaded to follow one of their own. I love my little eggplant knight dancing around. It so doesn't fit the mood. Go with Julius back to the station and have him lead the refugees here. Some may be unwilling or unable to leave, but for the time being, I'll take what I can get. Alphino, Alizé, and the scouts sent to extricate them should already be at the station. I will also have our other comrades in the area lend their support should it be needed. Understood. That's awesome, John. Yes. I've always wanted dogs that would dig wiggle holes like that, but I'm kind of glad that I don't have that one, you know, because that could be a lot with the yard. Be like, well, we used to have a yard, but then we got dogs. So funny. Gotta get rid of the snakes. That's true. I didn't even think about that. I know. See, they've got their reasons. Oh my gosh, so there's like a social media post that I shared the other day, and it was like, sometimes when my dog barks, I say I know, but I, in fact, don't have a clue. And that's like so relatable. Never related more to a meme. They got their reasons. Do, 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 do. These big boys. It's up this way. We're getting there. Don't worry. This runaway train doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It's not running very fast. I feel that. Then other dogs in the house will start barking, and then these guys will just get up and just like be looking around and barking, and I'm like, you guys, you don't even know why you're barking, so stop. There's nothing. Just stop it. It's so funny. It's like, well, that one's barking, so we must. There must be a reason. No, you slasher, get out of here. Go away, go away, go away. I don't want to fight you. You're lucky I spared your life. Alright. Burr and Julius. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? Exactly, Sean. That's it. It's the same idea. That makes sense, you know? Like, go see what it is. It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. Oh my goodness. After the news about the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Tancred and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have seen to the remains. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us where I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die, but most of us just want to live. Songs and standards be damned. We just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. If any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see they reach our camp safely. Oh. He's back to digging. Who's this? Is that one of the guys? Yes. Good old Garlemald. It's crazy to be in Garlemald. Been hearing about it and fighting against them since the beginning. It's kind of wild. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. Aww. Yes, quite snowy. There's very lots of snow here. Well, I got the aetheryte sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments. Now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Laterum is also functioning as normal. That's why you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there will be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Oh, I can attune now? Yay. This aetheryte is cool looking. Fancy. Flavius. Oh yeah, this guy. Yes. Hit up that attuning. Ah, it's you, the one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference, no. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning, until all you're left with is anger and fear and hate, and I'm too tired. If you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. Good deal. Yeah, let us help you. Whoa. Whoa! Hi, Latios. That is a fancy horse. You look creepy. Spooky. Very cool. Is that your new glam? Right? That horse is pretty cool. I like it. Very cool. The trustiest of steeds. Where's this Alfie? We gotta find Alfie. We have much to discuss. Well, it looks very cool. I definitely like it. I'll rescue the attack on Camp Broken Glass. What we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all of that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Yeah, Tony. I was expecting much the same. It's kind of crazy. It's such a shock. And I was saying earlier, but I like that you get to see how your character is viewed from a totally different perspective, too. And it's like, man, makes you think about things a little bit. Think the 12. Think the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all of the creatures and tempered skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Lominson friend. I'd save it for the tempered, though. I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at our camp. Survey the designated areas and deal with any enemies that appear. Sounds good. Yeah, the little Odin. He's perfect. Ooh, fancy. That's a cool sword. I like that your eyes are glowing. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, you definitely look like a force to be reckoned with. I would be scared if I saw you coming at me in the darkness. If I did not know it was you, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is where it ends. Azure-haired woman. Hello. Alright. Onward to, this way. We've got places marked on the map. Let's see. Ooh, onward home. do it. Don't do it, you ice trap. Ow. Is that it? Okay, like there's glowing purple spot. Okay. Oh, I should have gotten my chocobo out. That's okay. Get him. Thank you. Let's see. This way. What does the chain do for tempered? I forget. Have we seen that? Subdue him first and then use the chain. Ah, wait. No! Don't do it! No! There we go. Like, don't die! Ah! Thank you. Your chocobo is so small, friend. We are all in this together. It's a conqueror's chain. I guess I'm supposed to get those guys down and then use that on them. I'm not sure if maybe it just it doesn't kill them. Alright, it's right there. Dun, 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 dun. This one is sparkling. You see no threats on the path ahead. Oh. Oh, snap. Let's see. Down this way. Oh, wait, it says down. Can I go down this way? Yes. Oh, Vibos. Ah, there it is. Okay. Get him. Pew. Huh. That looks like an eyeball over you. Not yours. Speak with Thancred. He's over this way. I see that teleport offer. I'm not sure if you said that earlier or not, but we have to go this way. He's right over here. Hiding behind this rock. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The Tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Alright. Let's go talk to Lucia. Tell this lady what's up and all that. Madam. Ah, Burr, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. Yes, you see, they were. That somebody did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps, by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Yeah. Ugh. Give me 1 second, please. Curses. This nose. Curses. Anyway. Yep, that's true. He left and we don't know anything. We don't know why. The hows. Well, we know the hows. But we don't know why. Or where his mind really was. Unfortunate. Do feel bad for his peeps that followed him. I mean, obviously they cared about him. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Y'shtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Yeah, she's, this place doesn't agree with her. What's she doing? I mean, I can't blame her. I would be trying to help people myself. Uh-oh. Did I do something? Okay. It was like I was locked in to walking for some reason. Some strange reason. Bloop. Look at all these peeps. Yes, I have been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing invite disaster. Ooh! Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time. Alright, everybody. Let's get cozy. Time to watch, supper. What is gonna happen? So many things happen when these cutscenes play. Movie time. Dang it, I forgot the popcorn. Uh-huh. I need popcorn.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
No worries, Arabelle. At least you weren't randomly saying hello to Sarah.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it?
This goober.
All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment.
Oh no.
But it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
I know, it's so funny. It's just the mystery key on the board. What? He is? That's so interesting.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered bilge rat.
That's so funny.
Take that back.
Make me.
Oh my goodness.
I will not stoop to your level.
These guys.
Here.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
It's
I'm
a good
from
one.
Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
Right, Aramel. This guy doesn't know what he's walked into here.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Like Thancred, maybe they've been hanging out.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed.
Oh.
And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rift between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
As do I. We often don't have the luxury of choice. Oh man. Me too. I like crying because I'm happy better.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh. Flower? I want a flower like this. Mama flower. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, you knew it couldn't stay peaceful. Oh dear.
On behalf of the Berrrlynn Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
We have gained the power to take back rightfully ours.
What? Emperor Varys?
Oh no! No!
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Aliens. Basically. That's it. Yeah, basically. Oh no! You
Save
can.
me, brave hero!
What? That's so cool.
My lord
No!
has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Get out of here! Was not expecting that. No, not
The
him.
experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Oh gosh. Experiment.
I shall begin the preparations.
What you talking about, boy?
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Oh no. No.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold.
What is going on?
But be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
What? What?
So?
Oh, I've lost. No longer receiving
I, for one,
experience.
find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing.
Why? It was like perfect timing.
We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Xeno's date 1. Oh no. No.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Whose body am I in, then? Is it... What? Give me back my body. This is such a pain in the arse. Well, we're going with that one. Oh. I don't know.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine?
What is it made of? Is that me? Is that my body?
I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner.
Because it is. It's such a pain. What the hell?
He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
He didn't say anything. Xenos is so happy he just eaten.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
Seriously, this guy is so messed up.
Exposition is in order.
You don't say. No. No.
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people, must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
Of course. Of course.
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Zosgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
Oh my gosh. What is...
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima.
Anima. That's a tortured soul. That's crazy.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe.
Daniel is a dingbat.
The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
Yeah, he's not looking too good.
Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
He's not pleased to see me.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria.
He's a big man. He looks small compared to like when you first meet him and he's in that giant armor, but he's still kind of like big.
I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
All the men in this game are huge except for the Lalafels. They're like ginormous, and the girls are all petite except for like there's a few that are kind of tall, but still the guys are ginormous.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
He probably broke all the big man cups, and now all he has left are baby cups. Temper tantrums.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
Gee, thanks. She gonna get mad? Get mad. No, because that'll make him happy. Yes, little toddler
cups.
cups.
For words? No matter. As you will learn. I have only just begun.
Oh, this guy freaks me out though.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion. But clearly we are above such pretensions.
He just wanted to go on a date.
While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Oh dear. Yes. The whole family is dramatic. My buddy. Whose body do I have?
Or together.
It doesn't, but it's weird. These bloodlines and these people, they're the way they age, it doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Oh snap. No, no, what? Are you kidding me?
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
Dude, I'm so violated right now. That's so messed up. What the heck? No. Hi, Gemini. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Gosh. That was wild.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe.
Hi, Dave. Just in
If I were to hazard a
time.
guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy.
Well, that's, yeah, what? Like... Huh.
Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
Oh my gosh.
Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Am I just some random dude? Ugh. Oh my gosh. What do I... within the time limit. Unknown Imperial. It's Van Daniel. This way? Time to familiarize yourself with that new body. Might I suggest a little fight to the death? Oh, I don't like this. What is that? No, no! No, 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 no! I can't heal myself at all. Are you kidding me? Ah! What? Wait, we gotta put this on very easy. Oh, it's gonna go through all of that again. That's okay. That's what scene skipping is for. What the heck? Wait, no, do it. Have fun. Alright, we're gonna go a little slower and be a little better. Easy mode. Because we gotta see what's going on. Quickly now. Yeah, and I'm assuming I have to go fight this guy. Yeah, super easy. Because that's how I do these. That's how I roll. I do too, Sean. I would be riding life on easy.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity.
Oh, yeah.
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Oh my gosh, this guy. He has breathed his last. You offer a silent prayer for the deceased. Were you in possession of your own body, you may have had the capacity to subdue rather than slay this tempered soldier. In this battle, you are unable to use the full extent of your powers. To reach quickly, you should avoid combat whenever possible. If you are discovered, your foes will give chase. The Magitech units are especially powerful, and your chances of defeating them in your current state are slim at best. Oh, God. Okay, so now what do? Do I have to, like, inspect them? Ah, okay. That gives me a medical kit! Nice. That's nice. Okay. Gosh, how do I avoid these people? Shoot. This way? This music's cool. I guess I have to go that way. I'm gonna run out of time just because I'm gonna be trying to avoid everything. His fighting days are over. Yeah. Or now what? This way? Just don't want that thing to see me. Crap. I don't. Okay, let me in here. Scanning for targets, scanning for targets. No. Saturday the medical kit. Perfect. This is kind of fun, but oh my gosh, I'm so anxious. Soldier has breathed his last. Oh man. Where am I going? Wish I could crouch. Ugh. They're like zombies! They are. Must kill. Kill them all. Oh gosh. Oh man. I can't. My camera angle is not great here. Oh, the Colossus. This is so scary! Which way do I go? This way? I thought it would be going this way. But... oh man, I can't. Oh, we can. Yes! Okay. I'm so freaked out. Whoever this once was fought until the bitter end. You discover a medical kit. Yes. Okay. I see purple over there. I think. Am I being crazy? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Supposed to be going down to this way, right? Yeah, get broken glass. I am so far away from it. Okay, so we gotta go down. Hold on. See that. I do like this music though. I think it's very fitting. Probably should. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Don't see me, please. Oh! No, I can't go this way. Shoot. Okay. This is where I started. Shoot. Van Daniel, I hate you so much. Not fond of any Asians. But I'm super not fond of this Van Daniel guy right now. Just saying. Oh my gosh, how do I get through here? I don't think I can get through here. This is so crappy. Okay, let's try this again. This way. This is the way I came. And I got myself turned around. So. We can do it. Okay, this is the way. Oh no! Are you kidding me? I gotta go this way. Oh crap. How do I get across these lines? Ah! He's charging right at me! That's it. Just, I wish I knew their radius, per se. Oh, now I guess I know that one. Don't, we had it, Okay, sorry, bro. can't go through here. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. How do I get anywhere? Oh, jeez. Well, don't do that. Getting a little, ballsy here. Just stick to the shadows. As they say. Wait, what? Some ceruleum remains. Okay. Medical kit, thank you. Take it. We're going. Oh, I don't like this at all. Let's check Reaper's leg has been damaged, but the weaponry should still function. I gotta find the identification key. Oh lord. The fuel would be over here. No. Where's the key? Over there maybe? This is not my favorite thing. Oh, I guess I gotta bring it back. See, this is even worse. Hey, how did I get over there? Shoot. Are you kidding me? Move. Move. Oh, you suck. Psst, over here, I'm inside this building. Come quickly. Oh. What building? This one? What building? Dude. I don't think he's in this one. Is he over there? What? That was so... Yeah, this building. That tells me something. Double check, is it this building? Maybe it's this one. Aha. Okay. Hey, bro. You've not been turned. Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one left. Ugh, the bastards got my hand when they took down my Magitech Reaper. If you can repair its leg, though, it should still work. Here, take this key. If I had the use of my hand, I might have stood a chance out there. Please, send help if you can. The poor guy. Don't worry. You will be saved. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Wait. There we go. Shoot. Intruder detected. Oh, great. I'm so bad at using this. He moves so slow and I'm like, dee -dee. There we go. Disembark the Magitech Reaper. Are you sure? Stick to the shadows, stick to the shadows. Oh gosh. Which way? I guess this way. What is this? You there, please help us! Oh jeez. This is crazy! Just like so freaked out. The heck? We owe you one. It's okay. No worries. Oh, nasty. Nasty, oh, nasty. We've got to get back to the shelter. Oh. Like, fight them. I know! I don't even want to think about what he's doing. He's like... Gosh. Such a freak. Ah! Stack! Come here! Oh no! Oh gosh. Did I die? For real? Okay. It seems like that was a part of it. Okay, good. I'm like, no! No! Ooh! Consciousness! Come on! No! Phew. You crawled to safety and regained consciousness. Oh. With the last of your strength crawled to Camp Broken Glass. Oh, this is painful. Wait. Getting matching tattoos. Or eating a bunch of junk food and getting fat. Oh my gosh. The torture he's putting me through. Yeah, he's probably having the best day of his life. And then here I am. Crawling on my belly in some unknown person's body. Ay, ay, ay.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Oh man, it was nerve-wracking. Like, it's a cool idea, but I hated that. I never want to do it again. Oh my gosh.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Sorry, Estonian.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
You know me, just
While I
running
know
off.
full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Twitch?
Ah, speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Are they gonna notice right away?
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence.
Ystola's gonna notice.
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
The fan club!
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Ystola knows. Ah. Oh, he didn't try to hide very long. Oh my gosh. The heck? Surprise! Get away from them, you bastard! She's not nodding! That's the first sign. Oh man. Seriously fighting ourselves. In the flesh.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The
Oh.
effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go.
Oh, that's it? Wow. They're already.
But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered.
Oh dear. Yeah, I was like, his voice changed at some point.
Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness To the final days!
My goodness. Ugh. Oh.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companion is my dessert.
This man.
Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
Yeah. Classic Xenos.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Our friends. He wants to eat our friends for dessert. That is not gonna happen. Okay?
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Back to our own body. Thank goodness. Is everyone all right?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Give in to the dark side. Never.
Everything in working order?
Any new tattoos?
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Man, that was wild. This stream has been a ride, okay? I wasn't, sorry, Ariel J. Not really trying to tell you. You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? Good, though I won't promise the same for Van Daniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days, or no, this ends now. It is. You know it's her when she nods. Oh, man. For real, though, Gemini. Seriously. Huh. That's crazy. Well, I feel like this is probably a good place to end for this evening. There's so much that happened. This was really good. But man, I don't like Van Daniel. Or Xenos. They're both freaks. Just freaks of nature, I tell you. Who says that? Who says that you're gonna eat my friends for dessert? Not anybody normal, that's for sure. Well, dungeon will be next time. Because we'll have longer. It's getting close to that time that I usually end anyway. So instead of having to rush it, we'll do start bright and, yeah. Who dat? You guys. You're so cute. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Finn Daniel's a little... He's definitely a little much. I don't know. I don't want to talk to either of them. I just want to punch him in the face with my axe. That's all. He does. Vinny's just like, I think you should all die. I'm miserable, so you should all die. Okay. And then I'll die too. Like, he's just like, okay. But, yeah. So I think we're going to end here tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do Detroit. And then we'll be back at it after that. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much. I really always enjoy streaming and having you guys here with me. It's really fun. It adds to the experience. And, yeah. So then I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.